Hey guys, it's Truster 5000. Here's the yellow and white 782. I threw the caps on it. I wanted to see what it looked like. You know, it's gonna look pretty nice. Rims and tires really aren't in bad shape. I'm just gonna paint the rims. I'm not gonna dismount these tires because the two fronts have tubes. If I was putting new tires on, I would take them off, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave them because when you go to put them back on the rims and they don't seal, it's kind of a pain. And usually I end up putting silicone around the entire rim so that the tire seals. These aren't actually tubes. These are just good original rear tires. Both fronts have tubes though, so I think we're gonna leave those. But I'll, usually do the paint and then I wipe the rubber off with a rag soaked with whatever, maybe some brake clean. I don't know. Figure out what works best. That's how I do my tires usually. Like these, I didn't actually take the rears off. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. I think I did. The fronts I took off, but the fronts were garbage. Put on those wheelbarrow tires on these. But I think we're going to leave those tires. That way I got one with turfs for mowing the lawn, and the other one's got the ags on it for, the plow and whatever. But I got to look some stuff over on this. I got a new seat. I was just looking at this before I made the video, and the pan is actually pretty shot. Actually, you can see all the rust that's coming off of it already. That bolt isn't doing anything. Pan's rotted over here, and it's built in America. But this thing is pretty cracked. I was thinking I could save the foam, and then I actually got that seat pan over there, but that's from a Quiet Line, and I think I'm gonna just leave it alone. I'll probably just end up buying one of the seats I do buy, or another one. Maybe if I can find them cheaper, and if they mount to these seat springs, at least you have a little bit of cushion, But generally, I just buy those $100 ones from Tractor Supply. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I find. Those springs definitely make it a little bit more comfortable. The other ones I buy, there's no suspension on the seats, and they're kind of hard, to be going around the yard with. But yeah, this one runs. It smokes, and it's the KT-17. It's a Series 1. I'll probably end up rebuilding it somewhat this coming winter, even though we're still in winter. I'll be redoing that, do it in the basement, take it apart, see what it needs, so on. But yeah, I got a new dash to put here already. I bought it actually months ago when I bought the red 782. I was gonna replace that dash, and I didn't have to. But I'm not thinking that this tractor's not gonna need a lot of work, other than an engine swap. Here's the KT-19. In the last video I said that this looks extremely big, and it is. This is an 1 7/16" shaft. And I was looking at what these have, and these are either inch or 1 1/8". I think they're probably 1 1/8". So there's a big difference here. What I found is that an Onan from a John Deere has the 1 7/16" shaft. So what I did is I bought a John Deere 318 PTO for an Onan, and this should arrive here in a few days, and should be able to put everything right on here. And then I'll have to make like a spacer or something just to keep pressure on the PTO bearing. But that'll be in another video. But anyway, I just want to show you guys the 782 before I destroy it and make it look pretty. Here's the 50-inch deck. I'm going to redo this too. The only issue is these pits. There's a lot of pits, and they're all going to show up in the new paint no matter how I do it, unless I fill them all in with Bondo or something, but it's a mower deck, and I'm not going to be that picky. I do have to re-weld a few things on here. I see this hole is extremely wore out. This pin is basically wore right through. I might just buy a new pin if I can find one, or I'll use the bolt method like I've been doing. But the gauge wheels look good. These aren't bad. These are actually pretty, you know, pretty solid. I gotta take the cover off. This is gonna be white. I'm gonna paint this deck white. Linkage is gonna be white. Tractor's gonna be those colors. I'm not gonna turn it into a red one. I actually want to have both colored 782s. Plus, I already got the decals. Those decals. So, you know, I don't know. I might start this tomorrow, depending on if I'm done with the Model 70 for now. And you guys will have some videos to watch. I'm going to see what I can do for videos. Usually when I start, you know, going through everything, I don't do very many. That one I did pretty good videos on. Oh, if you guys didn't see the video of it with the mower deck, it looks pretty good. Like I said in the last video, it's almost like a farm wall. If it was red, it would almost be just like a farm wall. Just styling of it, you know, it's pretty old, and that mower deck's pretty nice. That's the cast iron one. It's pretty sweet looking. Plus, it's got the farm wall cub weights on it. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna do some work to this thing. You know, it's mainly gonna be cosmetic work. There's not really much mechanical that's wrong. Actually, I don't think there's really anything mechanically wrong other than the engine, but I've already got one. And yes, it's going to stay red. I'm going to put that in there. It's going to have a red engine because that's all original, and I'm not going to paint it. Even if I was going to paint it, the decals would be red behind them. So how do you do that? Oh, plus I already buffed these so they're nice and smooth. And they're actually pretty shiny. I'm surprised that paint even buffed. But at least look good when I put it in there. Alright guys. Well, hopefully the next video you see there'll be some disassembly on this tractor. We'll catch you later.